hello there, my beautiful, very loving, fiery, communicative, most of the time very empowered and assertive Aries. If your sun, moon, or Venus sign is in Aries, these are going to be your messages, my love. So I am working with the spirit of our Mother Venus, Mother Water. Mother is water, water is life. And so we are asking for messages for you. As I am recording, we are experiencing the energy of the full moon. Okay, it's in Capricorn, so there's an energy there, Saturn. Okay. However, okay, we are asking the spirit of water for messages. So I just want you to know that we are tapping into the waters. So spirit of our beloved Venus, Mother Water, Primordial Water, please give us messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus sign. Okay. Aries, there's a lot of desire to reconcile, desire to connect, desire for communication, desire to grow within relationships. There's an energy of you becoming very clear about how you want to move. There's a sense of, for some of you, of healthy, I'm going to say pride, healthy pride because of your efforts, because of the work you have been putting, okay? And now I'm hearing Aries, for you, it's going to be all about Leo energy, okay? The fifth house. When we are dealing with the fifth house, Leo is I create, is fixed fire, okay? It's about your responsibilities, self-control, ego versus humility. What's driving our desires? Where are our desires coming from? Okay? Creativity, your children, the pursuit of your happiness. This is going to be about your public figure, honor, value, respect, love affairs, sports, hobbies, getting in your body, working with your physical vessel. This is also about fertility and gifts and sex and your capacity to influence and make a difference in the world. However, my love, Aries, like everything in life, we have to integrate a shadow. So we want to look at, okay, when I am desiring something, where are those desires coming from? Fear, emotional attachments, feeling empty, fear of being by yourself. Is it because you might be suppressing your sexual desires? We want to look at the shadows of demand, self-control, of being possessive, manipulation, sense of ownership, right? Relationships that are born in transactions, right? Being very transactional. So there's a lot for you about going very deep within yourself to really get very clear about what is it that is driving your life. And so it's about purification of desires. Some of you are definitely be reaching a turning point when it comes to deepening into connections. All right? And so Mother Venus is saying you're being called to open yourself to being vulnerable, to allow yourself to be in seeing, not just in your life and positive and joyful, and yes, I'm empowering people, but what about the other side, right? Then Venus is speaking about your capacity to also reach out to others, because there's some walls here, some coping mechanisms to protect. And so there's like that child, that little girl, that little boy who hides behind like an armor because it's afraid of criticism, sensitivity to being criticized. It can be demanding because it have conscious or unconscious expectations. Okay, so we want to review that, right? But there's also an aspect to humility and to realizing that you have to meet others too. It's not just about people coming to you. It's about you also meeting others, okay? All right. Let's get the tarot now. I'm hearing, yeah. What is it that you're still carrying, okay? Beliefs about possessiveness, okay? Or once again, expectations. Okay, so messages for Aries. Please, Mother Venus. What parts of you need love? Where you might feel emotional empty? Okay. When you are meeting people, when you're meeting others, where are you meeting them from? We want to look at mistrust. We want to look at disappointment. And we want to look at any feel or belief that you're weak in some kind of way, okay? Because there's something about you opening your heart and the Divine Mother wants you to receive love. But in order for you to receive love, you have to reevaluate what that means. In order for you to experience reciprocity, what does that mean? What does that look like? Okay? And so before we can start really attracting what we desire, we have to go and feel ourselves first, because it's your responsibility to feel the different areas of your life, okay? So there's an energy also of accountability, of you knowing your needs and you attending to your needs. So then when you meet others, you are not projecting that into others, okay? Okay, so the Three of Wands reverse, right? So there's a sense of waiting. I'm waiting. Within you, you're navigating your emotional body, asking questions, trying to find answers. There's, should I stay? Should I go? Where am I going? Right? There's a sense of I'm seeking within myself. I know I have things to offer, but I also, like I said, there's introspection and there needs to be reevaluation. So there's a beautiful shift happening for you. So it all makes sense, right? You're meeting the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is going to take you into your shadow. It's going to take you into those places where you might be feeling, like I said, disconnected or empty or dry or restless or suppressed. Okay? So that's very positive. That's the work. The Knight of Pentacles. You are learning to not be impulsive. You are really feeling into things. There's a lot more of you connecting with your Divine Feminine. Justice is here because justice is who is going to take you to reevaluate. This is not just about the mind. Justice is going to say you must bring into harmony the different elements within you. In justice, in the High Priestess, bring revelations. If there's any perception or perspective that is triggering some kind of scarcity within you that then ripples into your relationships and into everything you create, that is going to be reviewed. So I see divine revelations. You see Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, masculine and feminine. Your own divine masculine and divine feminine. All right? This is the energy of reciprocity connections. And here is the Death card. So you're working through clearing a cycle to where you had been feeling lonely, disappointed, and lack, and scarcity, and maybe even disconnected from your desires. So there's nothing wrong about humans experiencing desires. However, we must purify our desires first. Judgment is all about your perception and your perspective, your capacity to integrate your past, your present, your life with divine perception and divine perspective. So for you, Aries, I see you reviewing and reevaluating, like I said, what it means to show up as you in authenticity within connections. I see you pouring into yourself first and learning the art of giving and receiving, because giving and receiving is not the same as giving and taking. Okay? All right. That was pretty beautiful. We have ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or in business. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. So we already know, right? We want to work through that. Transforming anger into self-empowerment. Heart, love, deep affection and caring. You're softening into love. Star, guarantee success. This is pretty good. All right, Aries, I love you. We want to give gratitude to our beloved Mother Venus, Mother Water, to Spirit of Water for this beautiful reading. May you be blessed. I love you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know if this resonated. All right, ciao, ciao, guys. Peace.